Hey there, my Traveling Pisces peeps.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Alright, so today we need to take a few minutes out of our time. We've been called out.
Right, so we've been called out by living the good life RVing, and we accept the challenge.
Yep, it is a RV challenge, so a couple of questions and...
Yeah, so they sent us 10 questions to answer. We're going to answer the questions as best as we can, and then after the challenge, we're going to call out some friends of ours.
Yeah, so make sure to watch to the end to see who we decided to call out for this challenge.
Okay, so we're going to change it up a little bit because so far it seems like everybody's been doing a live, but we're going to just record something and put it up. All right, so let's go. First question.
Number one.
All right. If you can change one thing about your RV, what would it be? What would you want to change?
Oh, I love our RV.
Yeah.
I think if I had to choose one thing, it would be the size of the sink in the kitchen.
Okay. For me, I think it would be the size of the inverter. Unbeknownst to me, when we first got our inverter, I got a 1,000 watt inverter, and I should have went with the 3,000. We're actually going to get that switched out, and we'll make a video on that. But it would be the size of the inverter because there's some items that we can't run in our rig currently because of the size of the inverter.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's
All
number
right.
two?
Question number two. What's something you didn't expect when you first got your RV? I think for me, I didn't expect that we was going to be traveling with a 19/20-year-old the first couple months, but it was
True.
fun.
Yeah, true. Yeah, when we first set out and bought it, we thought it was just going to be us. And then at the last minute, Dimitri decided to come on the adventure with us, which was great.
Yeah, but it was fun. We had him for a good 6 months, so he was able to travel with us and see the sights and
And we miss
enjoy
him
life.
now.
Yeah, I wish he would come back so he can take over editing.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, pretty much. So, all right, number three. What was the deciding factor to buy your first RV?
Oh, well, I mean, that was the reason why we wanted to go full time, or the deciding factor for our particular RV that we chose.
No, I think it's well, we can answer both, I guess. I think
so it's kinda like
the first part of the question, I think that
twofold,
the deciding factor was we were just working so many hours and not being able to enjoy life. I was working on the west coast of Florida. We still was living on the east coast of Florida, so we were
That was
commuting
rough.
back and forth, and it just really was putting a toll on not so much our relationship, but just being able to spend time together. So I think
Just quality of life.
we wanted to spend more time together. So I think that's one of the reasons why we went ahead and decided to get ahead and get the RV and go full time. And then the second part of it is what?
So if it has to do with why we chose the particular model that we did, our Mini Winnie, that's easy. It's because out of all the ones we looked at, it was the only one that we found that when we were
we were traveling with the slides in, we still had full accessibility to the rest of the rig.
and it was very roomy. So like if we were to park somewhere overnight while we were traveling, we didn't have to put our slides out to
Right.
be able to be comfortable and move around in the RV. So that would be the answer for
Yeah,
that.
that's definitely the reason why we chose that model as opposed to a fifth wheel or
Right.
a different Class C.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, question number 4.
4. Wow, we're getting through these fast.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. What's your favorite meal to cook at camp? Okay, well, I don't really do a whole lot of the cooking, so Jeanette does most of the cooking. I do dabble in my little air fryer and all that a little bit, but still working on that.
So what is your favorite meal that I cook that you like me to cook?
I don't know. You got so many meals that I really enjoy.
I know. It all depends on your mood.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, I can't limit it to just one favorite food. I mean, if you guys watch our videos, you know that we're foodies. We like, a whole plethora of different kind of foods. But I would probably say, when I'm being treated really special, when I get some lasagna made, that would probably be one of the best things. Other than that, it's probably a toss-up between chili and spaghetti.
Yeah,
So.
because that's your go-to. It doesn't matter. Summertime, hot, 100 degrees, you're still like,
Yeah.
oh,
But what's your favorite thing to cook?
I think to be the chili because it's the easiest, but I think my favorite is my lasagna. I make some bomb diggity lasagna, and all you guys that have had it, you know, I make some really good lasagna.
True story. All right, so that brings us to number 5. What is your must-see RV destination? I don't know. I think we just really knocked one of those things off the list. I really wanted to see the Balloon Fiesta in Albuquerque, and we got a chance to see that.
Yeah, that was the top of your list.
There's a couple other places that I'm really looking forward to seeing. I mean, we've seen so many places so far that it's crazy. But I still want to get up to Mount Rushmore. I want to get up to Yosemite and Bryce, and I mean, I think most of the national parks is still on my my short list of things that I want to see.
Right. I mean, honestly, I think that all of the specific things that we had on our list, we've hit. The things that are really on there now are more so just the national parks. So going to each state that we haven't been to yet, and going to those national parks, and then once we get there, we adventure out and we discover all of the things that weren't on the list that and we found some really cool
and like she said, I think
way.
just being able to venture out and go get off the beaten path is where we really find a lot of those little places that we didn't know existed, and that's what we really enjoy. So I can't really say that those are our must-see things because we don't even know that they're out there. So
can you, on a side note, I know this is not part of the challenge, but can you name like 3 of the places that we discovered by accident, just literally out driving around?
Sure. I mean, I think
that you thought were the coolest
was the Albuquerque. Not Albuquerque, I'm sorry, Alamogordo, the sand dunes. We found the petting zoo on a little back road in New Mexico.
Yeah, that was really cool. Bisbee,
Arizona.
Truth or Consequences. That was a big
New Mexico.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a whole lot of places that we discovered.
There really are.
Just kind of getting off the highway.
Loved Oatman.
Oatman, Arizona. Yeah, so, okay. All right, so that takes us to question number 6. What is your favorite thing about RVing? I think this is an easy question.
Being with you all the time.
Oh, how sweet. I think that it's really about the freedom for us, being able to come and go as we please and not have to worry about pretty much anything. I mean, we just, we don't have any time frame, any restrictions. If we like a place, we stay longer. If we don't like a place, we pack up and go. And that coupled with being able to meet different people from all over the country is what I think would probably be our favorite thing about RVing.
Absolutely. I mean, the tables have kind of turned. Before it was more work life high up here and home life down here, and we've gone like this. Now it's we get out and we live, and we just work to be able to support that way of life. You know?
And then I just realized that I read the question wrong. It's supposed to be, what is your least favorite thing about RVing?
Oh, oops.
So least favorite thing. Oh, I think when it comes time to dump the black
Yeah,
tank.
that's what I was gonna say. That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm not a real big fan of dumping the black tank. I mean, we know it has to be done, but I mean, and if that's the biggest thing that we have to deal with, that's the worst. I think we're doing pretty good.
It's definitely worth it. I mean.
Yeah. So. All right. Question number
7, right?
Oh no. So yeah, I guess we did answer that one because that was number 6 was your favorite thing, and then number 7, what was your least favorite thing?
Okay.
So you got both of them.
So you got both of them. So we did 7 too.
All right. Number 8.
8.
What must have on your next RV? What's a must have on your next RV? Is the question. So what is there that we must have on our next RV?
That we don't have now?
That we don't have now.
I
don't know of any must-haves. I can think of a couple would like to have.
Yeah, then a couple of.
Yeah, I like to have a fireplace, but it's not a necessity. It's not a must.
Yeah, because if that's the case, we would have gone with the other one that we had looked at.
Yeah, I would probably say that
I really love our RV.
on the next RV definitely has to have a really nice solar system, right? I
But we
think
could
that's a
get
must.
that on our.
No, I know,
we
but
could
I mean,
get
like
that
on the
ours.
next one is the question. But I think
Yeah.
you know it must have solar. I mean, I think us deciding to get solar was one of the biggest things because we like the boondock.
Yeah, I
So
mean, we
definitely
prefer
needed
to
that.
boondock. I mean, right now we're at one of the 1,000 trails, and it's a great resort, and we really enjoy having the membership at our beck and call basically, but we prefer to boondock more so. I mean, it's crazy because we talk to so many full timers that are in 1,000 trails, and they're like, "Oh, you need to get this, the elite package," and we don't need it because it's just going to keep us.
Yeah, we just got the basic.
staying,
We're fine. We're fine with being in this park for 14 days and staying out for 7.
Yeah, because when you
because we
boondock,
know
you
we're going
get
to
to-
boondock those 7 days
Right.
and see a whole bunch of things. So
Right.
we're good with that. All right, so yeah, I would think solar would probably be a definitely must-have on the next RV. Okay. All right, that brings us to question number 9. Okay. What's your favorite adult beverage while camping? That's if you like adult beverages. And I'm known to partaker in an adult beverage or 3 or 4.
Or
So,
5 or 6.
what is my favorite adult beverage? I don't know. It really depends on the mood. I mean, it depends on
And the company.
Yeah, it depends on the company, depends on the mood, depends on the weather. If it's hot out, I like something a little bit more lighter. If it's a little chilly out, I enjoy a nice porter. Yeah, so it's just so many things that it really depends on that contribute to answering that question.
And I mean, I'm more of a social drinker, so it's all about the company. We have cinnamon tequila.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of shots.
Yeah, but craft beer is definitely, I like the craft beer, so. Okay. All right, question number 10.
10. Last one.
What's your
Woo.
favorite indoor RV accessory? Indoor RV accessory, what's your favorite?
My favorite? It's probably going to be the tire pressure system.
Yeah, I was definitely going to say that too.
I know you don't expect that
The tire
from me,
pressure
but yeah.
monitoring system.
Peace of mind.
Well, not even just peace of mind from the tires. It gave me peace of mind from her because she was stressing me out. Check the tires, check the tires. Oh,
But that's because when we first started
So-
out and we didn't have it, we had a slow leak in a tire and it kept going down, and it was very difficult to find, number one, a shop that could look at the RV because of our height restrictions, and number two, that had the air
Right,
thingy-ma-bobber to put enough air in
had a
it.
gauge that was high pressure enough to be able to fill our tires.
Right.
Our tires require 75 psi in the front, 80 in the back, and most just regular air hookups that you go to in a rest stop or a gas station just don't go up that high.
Right.
So yeah, the tire pressure monitoring system definitely gave us peace of mind, and it kept her.
I don't even ask
from
anymore.
nagging
I don't even
Nope,
ask
she
what the
doesn't.
tires are at
She just
anymore.
and she could just look at it herself and see
I
that
don't
they're all
know.
good, and you don't have to worry
But
about
that's
it.
why it's my favorite, because
Yeah.
it gave me peace of mind, and now I know we're safe, and our RV, our house is good to go, and that
Yeah.
would be it.
Okay. All right, so I think that's all 10 questions. So I think we completed the challenge. So we're going to call out
And
some
then
people.
some. See,
Yeah.
we completed it and then
Yeah.
added some.
So we're going to call out some people that we want to challenge, and hopefully they'll take the challenge and post a video themselves. So let's see. Who do we challenge?
All
got
right.
little notes
we got
on the phone.
Yeah, we got little notes going on. All right. The first one is the Gimpy Camper.
Gimpy Camper, you've been called out.
Yep.
So we want to hear your answers. Okay. Justin and Christina's RV VanLife. You've been called out.
Next, you're not safe from this challenge. Sweet travels.
Jim and Kelly.
Come on.
You've been called out.
Yep.
Okay. T&Z RV Life. Guys, you've been called out. We want to hear your answer to these questions as well.
Okie, Lena, and the RV. All right, time to make those videos. We want to
Right.
see.
Okay. our friends, the
The
Mamuchos.
Come on now, you guys put us through the interrogation with that interview you just put up. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go to the Mamuchos page, watch their videos, and see our interview that we just did with them.
Okay.
Roaming
with
Rover.
Rover. You've been called out. Pawz Effect. Those
I
guys
love
have a
that
really,
name.
yeah, they have a really good channel too. They travel with dogs, so
Yes.
you guys have been called out. We want to see your video, see your answers. And then last but not least, these guys don't have a YouTube channel, but we're calling them out on Instagram. Mark and Janelle, Operation Liberty. You've been called out.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. So this was fun.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this challenge. We enjoyed making it for you, answering some questions, getting a little up close and personal.
Yeah, and if you have some questions that weren't on the challenge and you want to ask us, just let us know in the comments. We love to answer questions.
All right, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't know
We'll
where
talk
it's
to
at.
you later.
All right.
Ciao
Ciao
for
for
now.
now.